Hello everyone. I'm gonna lower that. Okay. Hello, I'm just going to do another pick a card reading. I just finished all of the Zodiac videos. Some of them are still uploading, but once they're up there, I'll put the timestamps in the comments. I apologize for any Capricorns because I did a duplicate Aquarius video by mistake and then like put the thumbnail for Capricorn in there, so I had to delete it and repost it, so it's gonna come for Gemini. It'll be a little disorganized that way because I was trying to keep it in sign order, but like, sorry. At least you're still getting the video. Whatever, so, also by the way, if you are Capricorn, maybe watch Aquarius, because like, Aquarius did come up in your reading. That's really funny how like, I clicked on Capricorn and ended up being Aquarius. Don't worry, I'll put a timestamp on this too, trust me. You can just fast forward to when you start seeing me picking the cards, but anyway, a lot of my readings tend to be like relationship, spiritual, stuff like that, but I just wanted to make it a little more general for people who aren't necessarily looking for that message. I just shuffled these cards randomly. I do not know what any of them are, other than a couple cards flipping over. I immediately flipped it back over to not look at all of the cards. We have pile 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to try to keep this shorter than the first pick a card because the first pick a card was an hour long. I have only 3 decks instead of 4, so sorry if 4 is like your lucky number. I'm really sorry about that. But just watch one of these 3. But yeah, the question is, what are you manifesting? And then I have 2 cards for each Roman Angel Oracle deck, which is just like goddess messages, like divine messages from spirit, basically. Whether you're a really spiritual person or not. If you're not, why are you watching tarot card readings? So yeah, you can concentrate, you can pause this video, concentrate on which one you want to look into. We have the opal pendulum, the clear pendulum, and the rose quartz pendulum. So it'll give you a second to really concentrate on that. Again, pause the video because I'll begin right away. Okay, so let's start with pile number 1. Let's get these carefully out of the way. So, pile number 1, what are you manifesting, and the messages from spirit. So 3 of Cups in reverse, 7 of Pentacles, King of Swords, 2 of Cups, and the messages from spirit are Quiet Time and Sorceress. Alright, let's see. So, let me make sure you actually can see that. Alright, there you go. So pile number 1, your overall energy, there seems to be some type of third party going on, like some type of karmic situation perhaps. It's kind of like a three's a crowd type of thing, and it's actually really funny how like you see the 2 of Cups right here. So I feel like maybe you were involved. I'm really sorry, I was really trying not to make this love related, you know, just take it as it resonates, but I feel like maybe a big majority of you who picked pile number 1 were involved in like a love triangle. Maybe you put someone in a love triangle, or you were the one that was involved in a love triangle. I feel like that's your energy right now. You could be a male energy with the King of Swords. I feel like you're very like calculating, you're concentrating on the matter, looking at it in a more logical way with the King of Swords. I'll look at that specifically. King of Swords is, yeah, clear thinking, intellectual, power, authority, and truth. I feel like you want to come forward and tell someone the truth. Maybe you weren't really honest about maybe your feelings, because this definitely is someone that you're interested in. You know, I feel like you are kind of manifesting a connection with someone, just like a romantic connection. It could end up being a spiritual connection later on, you know, a deep connection. But right now, I just feel like, you know, someone that you may have put into a third party. Maybe you had a lot of options in the past. Maybe you're waiting for the right time to come in with the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, perseverance, investment. Like I feel like you now, maybe initially a lot of you for pile number 1 used to be like a player, whether it's, you know, that's typically a masculine trait, but you could be a female or a male, but maybe you used to be more of a player. You really didn't want to be in like a relationship, but I feel like you maybe met someone that you actually do want to give your relationship a chance. You really want to invest in it, and you're tired of this like partying type of energy. You're tired of putting someone in a third party, you know, you're tired of a love triangle, you just kind of want to go straight into it. So this is Siege, Quiet Time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. I feel like you may have already been doing that with the King of Swords. Also, there are 2 cups. You could have water in your chart. You could again, be one to think a lot. With the King of Swords, you could be an air sign, and I also see earth sign, well, basically, like, 3 different signs. But with a quiet time, it's a time of time of being quiet. There's a lot of like throat chakra. I feel like there's a lot that maybe you wanted to say, maybe a lot that you want to kind of like spill right now, but you're waiting for the right time. Like you don't want to make any foul moves, but I feel like you do want to kind of come out and tell like the truth to someone. I feel like you feel like this is like the wise decision to make. You've really been thinking about it for a really long time, and definitely manifesting. With the Sorceress card, this is like the Magician, Rhiannon. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. So yeah, definitely you are like a total manifester, pile number 1, all right? A total manifester. I feel like it's almost like it's like you're like, I know this is gonna happen because I want it to happen, This is gonna happen for me because that's exactly what I wanted, So yeah, pile number 1, I feel like you were just manifesting a real relationship. Like you want to kind of be serious with someone. You're tired of putting them in like a third party, whether it was a love triangle, or maybe you were being a player in the past, maybe you were dating someone before this person you actually want to be with, but I just see you manifesting like a real relationship with someone, all right? So thank you, pile number 1, for watching. Please watch one of your signs, sun, moon, rising, Venus sign. I uploaded all of them. They all should be uploaded by the time you watch this. Let's move on to pile number 2, and let me keep track of the time. So pile number 2 is 6:50. I'll know what the time is later. All right. So pile number 2, clear pendulum. What are you manifesting? So 2 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Cups in reverse, 7 of Cups, and 2 of Wands. Alright, and then your messages from like spirit guides or sacred space, create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine, and expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. Okay, so let's see. Well, the overall energy with the 2 of Swords, that is like indecisive, confusion, information overload. I feel like if you look at this spiritually, I feel like maybe you're going through like a crazy awakening. Maybe you're learning a lot about yourself. Like I feel like you may be going within. That might be kind of causing you to be a little more like distant from people around you, a little more aloof. It could be causing you to kind of miss some opportunities because you're waiting for better things to come along for you. But the funny thing is, it's almost like you don't really entirely know yet what you're manifesting. I feel like a lot of you really want, like, you're really confused, okay? There's a lot of confusion right now. Like, you're not entirely sure how to move forward with your life. You might be, like, manifesting a clear thought, I feel like you want to know exactly what you're doing. Right now, you're just like, I don't know what to do, like, I feel like I'm missing out on a lot, like, a lot of FOMO happening right now. Maybe a lot of missed opportunities, maybe in the past, because of confusion, because of information overload. So I feel like in a way, like, your miracle is just finding yourself completely, like getting out of this state of confusion and knowing exactly what you're going to do with your life. Just a lot of that, like I feel like you might be coming out of this energy of confusion, and you're planning for the future, you're preparing yourself. You could be like being like, you know what, I'm going to actually take action now. You probably had a lot of time to really think about it. And again, for a lot of you, it could just be like more spiritual awakening type of stuff. But yeah, just with a sacred space. Yeah, maybe a lot of meditation for some of you. Just to kind of gather your thoughts. I feel like you just kind of need maybe to meditate, you just need to find your peace. So it's funny because it's like, what are you manifesting, pile 2? You're not even sure yet. You're manifesting what you can manifest, I feel like you're manifesting kind of being more organized. You're manifesting things to kind of pour in for you, a miracle to happen. It's almost like you really have no idea what to do and you're looking for a sign. you know? Like, it's funny because this is a clear pendulum, but I feel like you're not clear yet on what you want to do, okay? You're very indecisive. I feel like there's kind of a fork in the road. I feel like you'll come out of that because this is like a decision discovery, so like maybe this is more past energy for some of you, where you really did not know how to move forward, you didn't really know what to do, and now you're starting to like, you know, you're starting to kind of like tighten up the screws a little bit, tighten up the bolts, and you're just like, now I know what I'm going to do. I had plenty of time to think about it, and now I'm waiting for this abundance to pour in, and now I kind of have more of an idea of what I want to do with it, you know? But yeah, for some of you, again, this could be more of a spiritual thing. Like, you could have been going through like a type of spiritual awakening, and you're just like, you know, you just had a lot of time to think to yourself. You know, you weighed out all the options that you had after a period of confusion, and now you've made this sorry, I cannot talk right now. Some of you might have something with your throat chakra where you're just like having trouble really speaking. There's a lot of heavy blue in here too, but I feel like now you have a set intention, and now you know what to do, and you're no longer just kind of sitting back waiting for a miracle to happen. I feel like you're kind of making your own miracles right now. Alright, so pile number 2, again, I feel like you're finally, like, maybe some of you are just establishing what you actually want to do with your life. You know, there's probably a period of confusion, and now you're like, okay, it's clear, now I know what I want to do. So I feel like for a long time coming, you were just manifesting an answer, you know, if that makes any sense. Thank you, pile number 2. Feel free to watch your sign. Again, by the time this video is uploaded, all the zodiac signs should be up. There's another pick a card reading that I did with 4 decks that's like an hour long. This one's a little shorter because these are more clear cut. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that reading. And yeah, just watch your sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus, whatever, and see if any of those resonate and can elaborate more on your message. Pile number 3. Rose quartz pendulum. Pile number 3. What are you manifesting? 2 of Pentacles. The Sun. Queen of Swords in reverse. The Star. So 2 major arcanas. The Sun and the Star, that's pretty. Vesta, home. Your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Sorry, I was like stumbling for a second. And easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing, and that definitely really perfectly ties in these 2 major arcanas. It's something that's like divinely guided in your life right now that you're manifesting. I feel like maybe almost similar to pile number 2, but I feel like you are more aware of what you want, you know, but like you may have been like prioritizing certain things, maybe juggling to get your finances in order for some of you for pile 3, you know. Manifesting a more positive outcome, a little more situated, like something that's like a little more stable for you. I feel like it is going to work out for you with the Sun card. That's the most positive card in the deck. You've been very hopeful, you know, very inspired lately. You know, for some of you, it could be that you're maybe like moving out, or maybe, again, maybe stuff with home life, you know, fixing connections. This is also about healing with the Star card, so you could be fixing connections with your home life. It won't happen overnight. Easy does it, you know, because some of you could be dealing with like this feminine energy with the Queen of Swords in reverse that can sometimes be very cold-hearted. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse is very cold-hearted energy, overly emotional sometimes, like almost like in a playing victim type of way, and they can sometimes be really bitchy, really cold-hearted. This could be you. This could be someone that you're dealing with. It could be someone on the home front, you know, just the queen that you're dealing with. But I feel like maybe there's been a lot of back and forth with this person that you're dealing with, you know. Again, I feel like a lot of people, this could just be home life stuff. But this could be a person that you've been dealing with, and the energies have just been like all out of whack for like a really long time, and you know, you're kind of getting out of that. It's becoming more positive. Maybe this bond is being more positive for you. Again, it will not happen overnight. It's going to take a while, but I do see a lot of healing, you know. I see a lot of healing For some of you, it may be like you're slowly gaining your own independence that might make the situation, like, you know how distance makes a heart grow fonder. For some of you, you might be just moving out or just fixing stability in your home life, all right? So I feel like you're just manifesting a stronger bond in your home, healing past wounds, healing maybe childhood traumas, prioritizing, like, you know, what's important, maybe not really holding grudges anymore, you know, just with the overall energy of the Two of Pentacles. Let me just double check that. Yeah, balance, adaptability, time management, prioritization. I feel like in general you're just finding more balance, you know, balancing out the scales. I've seen Justice card, that's Libra energy. This is the star. Yeah, the star is Aquarius. The sun doesn't really have a sign specifically attached to it, but it can be Leo, so it could be something happening in Leo season. We are, I think, in Leo season, or we're right about to be, because it's the end of July. But it doesn't really matter. It's not date specific when you read this. It could be this Leo season, next Leo season. Something could have been happening since last Leo season that's been slowly healing, or something in Aquarius season. We also have air energy and earth energy. That's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So again, like in how I saw this, the Justice card with the Libra, some of you could have Libra in your chart. Signs don't really matter, don't get too focused on it. The only sign that's really definite really is Aquarius, and that's just the healing card, you know, but there's no really sign specific thing. But yeah, I just feel like you're manifesting a happier home, you're manifesting stronger communication with people that are around you, you know. And that makes a lot of sense, because like, yes, for some zodiac signs, it was talking about like family and connections like that. And this is like the more brighter outcome of one of the decks from my last pick card video. So that was pretty short. Thank you for watching pile number 3, and I mean, that's it. I will see you next time.